Perfect friendship is the friendship of men who are good, and alike in excellence, for these wish well alike to each other qua good, and they are good in themselves. Of all the varieties of virtues, liberalism is the most beloved. Obstinate people can be divided into the opinionated, the ignorant, and the boorish. No one would choose a friendless existence on condition of having all the other things in the world. No notice is taken of a little evil, but when it increases it strikes the eye. My best friend is the man who in wishing me well wishes it for my sake. Most people would rather give than get affection. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. Men create gods after their own image, not only with regard to their form but with regard to their mode of life. Men are swayed more by fear than by reverence. Men acquire particular quality by constantly acting in a particular way. Man is by nature a political animal. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Love is composed of single soul inhabiting two bodies. Liars when they speak the truth are not believed. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. It is possible to fail in many ways, while to succeed is possible only in one way. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. I have gained this by philosophy that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Hope is a waking dream. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Happiness is the settling of the soul into its most appropriate spot. Happiness is an expression of the soul in considered actions. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Friends hold a mirror up to each other, through that mirror they can see each other in ways that would not otherwise be accessible to them, and it is this mirroring that helps them improve themselves as persons. For what is the best choice, for each individual is the highest it is possible for him to achieve. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Every rascal is not a thief, but every thief is a rascal. Even when laws have been written down, they ought not always to remain unaltered. Equality consists in the same treatment of similar persons. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Each man judges well the things he knows. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Democracy is when the indigent, and not the men of property, are the rulers. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Comedy aims at representing men as worse, tragedy as better than in actual life. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Change in all things is sweet. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice he is the worst. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. All men by nature desire knowledge. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. A friend to all is a friend to none. A constitution is the arrangement of magistrates in a state.